Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Tito.tv is now going live. And he has South Carolina on a Dynasty. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. We are doing a little bit of gaming on some EA Sports. College Football 26. And as most of you know, if you're already in, I guess, alright, dude, that's getting my fucking nerves, dude. What is going on? Hold on one second. Introduction's been ruined because this sucker right here. Listen, bitch. Gotta listen. There we go. Now we're good. Oh my god, it's just pushing right back out. Well, I can deal with that. Anyways, what a introduction. My blackout curtains are letting light pierce right through and hit me right in the face. Now, this is Tito.tv. Welcome. Anyways, we are on year 2 of the Dynasty mode. Basically, we take Dynasty, adjust it here and there, and what I mean by here and there is in the settings to make this more real. We call this the Realism Dynasty. That's what Tito calls it. That's what it is. It's basically the game jacked up more towards the simulation of real, and we do so mostly by time. And that means you have 15-minute full quarters. However, there is an acceleration that basically leaves enough time on the clock for people to do their adjustments and audible, but not to dick around and burn the clock to where it takes the user's time. So, anyways, by also playing around with the settings, it definitely makes things interesting. Now, speaking of interesting, I hadn't played 26, so our first Dynasty, I decided to pick South Carolina as that's my favorite team in college. However, my first few games were atrocious. I don't know if it was just the adjustment or if I just suck, which that's a possibility as well. We went even or something like 8-8, 6-6, whatever, 7-7. We went to a bowl game. We got beat down, but I was able to come back at the very end, but I couldn't win. It was like 36-30 or something like that. And I think I was like, wow. However, this year, going into this year, what makes this Dynasty season so interesting is that after all that grinding, I figured, okay, we get to reset, we get a few new people, we've got, getting used to the game and all the players. 40 plus players transferred or did whatever, went pro, graduated. I was like, what the hell? So that gutted the whole team, basically, other than a small outer shell. Now, we did keep some of the bigger names, but still, we also lost some bigger names. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoy, and I wanted to give you a quick introduction. We are in year 2, week 5 of the year 2026. South Carolina has came out at a 2-1 record, losing one game that was a SEC game. Not the best games to lose. However, we're definitely doing what we can. So now that you are caught up on last year going into this year, we decided that we're going to need a lot of practice. We already know that this year is going to be rough just because the game really threw us a curveball, which is kind of cool in my opinion. Now, being that we're depending on other players, people I don't even know who the hell, we do have some of the old names to call on, but at the end of the day, our schedule for this year is pretty tough. So we're going to go ahead and check our schedule out. So far, we had to face Miami. We were able to beat them. We went on a bye week, which that's an easy win right there, FC East. I got to adjust that. Then we faced Texas. We lost by 2 points. Unfortunate. Now we've got Kentucky. And if you start to look at this schedule, You got Tennessee next. I mean, this is the absolute gauntlet. And it's almost like, okay, big game, rest, then another rest, then big-ass game, big-ass game, big-ass game, regular game. I still consider Arkansas as a big-ass game. Big-ass game, and another big-ass game, and then a regular game. And if Mississippi State's on their shit, that's just another big-ass game, in my opinion. And it really doesn't stop there. It's pretty much a big-ass game all the way to the end. So there's really 2 games, or 3, one could argue at 4, but very interesting. And the team is leveling out in the 70s after all the people left. So, yeah. Let's take a look at our recruiting. We've already done it. That's beautiful. And as you guys can see, we're focusing on the quarterbacks, halfbacks, wide receivers, tight ends. Got a lot of tackles. But we know what you came for, so appreciate everybody tapping in. Be sure to hit the like if you like the college football and you keep up with it. We're going to have a little bit different since we're not at work right now. I decided to try to get at least one of our live streams going early. So South Carolina is going to be facing off against Kentucky. Kentucky on paper is going to be better. They're also ranked. This is basically all strikes against me, and including their home. So the 3-strike rule is in effect. We are basically nowhere near expected to win. However, I like to give you one quote any given Sunday, which means in college, any given Saturday. So we got blue uniforms coming out for Kentucky. We're going to go white out. All right. Enjoy the match. I'm Tito, and then also known as Tito Main. And this is, you're watching Tito.tv, college football 26.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can.
The idea of the ranked team versus the unranked has been the whole freaking identity of this year.
Home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
All right, here we go.
Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway.
All right, here we go. We're going to get the kickoff first here.
On the run from inside.
South Carolina's running it.
Nice job.
Piles up with a bunch of bodies, and that's going to be the run back. Let's get it going.
At the 22. So South Carolina,
well, we got Lenore
makes its way onto the field to open this game. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
And if you're new here, there is a rule. I basically don't change the coach, so Shane Beamer's the coach. And by doing the 15-minute quarters, we also recognize that we don't go out of the coach's suggestions, which makes things very much interesting because it's harder to mix things up.
The back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding.
And this year, honestly, anything about it the whole time until now. That running back right there has been bottled lightning. You can literally take the cap off of it and bust him out.
Physically exert yourself to start a football.
He's taken the abuse. He's had big runs. He's done a lot for this team. And he stepped up when there was, basically no choice.
Now the play fake.
Good sack. And Sam Green got in there pretty quickly. And he's getting up slowly. Hopefully he's okay.
They saw a week ago. This offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early.
Unabated here. You'll see Green come in and strike him right in the rib cage.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Motion on the right side.
On 3rd and long, no
Throws it.
what he needs here. Grab in the backfield. It's Stewart.
And that doesn't really work. I mean, they get a few yards, but that's going to be 4th and 10, so.
The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. He couldn't find
Pile of bodies, and out pops the tackler on top to the sideline. And we've got our quarterback, Brock Lowry. It's Lowry, not Lowry. You could have got him, Mike Lowry. Even Gorfon is just good endowed me.
Can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They'll give it to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line.
There we go.
After run, now throw. Finds the tight end. They stop him at the 42, but they get him.
Tight end gets the ball, and he gets absolutely wrecked.
The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field.
Sounds like the D-line threw that play.
To throw, it's South.
Really changed the production.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Yeah, you need to get with the program. It's 2nd and 18. They've got the ball.
And they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap.
And that's got a number.
People on defense are going to be rushing the passer right now. This offense just looks.
How the hell should I know? It's 2nd and 18. They're about to go right now.
Long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch.
Oh, he skids down the sideline and barely gets there, but he gets a first. What a play.
After picking up that 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Broken up.
Drops the interception.
Intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
No, he dropped it.
On the ground with the counter.
He dropped it. And he dropped it. He dropped it. He dropped it. Keep up.
In the red zone at the 19. And the Wildcats line up.
No, drop the interception. He dropped the interception. Keep the fuck up.
Turn to the jet sweep to try to convert. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And it looks as
All right, it's going to be 4th and inches. 4th and inches. They're going to go for the kick. It's a field goal. And it's in there.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early.
All right, we're gonna. Kentucky's got 3 points, and South Carolina has none.
With a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They're going to need to get something started.
All right, 1st and 20 on the 16.
Out of the shotgun. shotgun, they go to the ground. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Gamecocks come
The running back Stewart is going to get him out. Second and inches.
Just feeds the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Complete with
And the pass is to
and he's brought down after
12 yards.
gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
12-yard pass is a solid game.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
All right, South Carolina's 2nd and 9 here. Looks like they're going to be running up the gut here. Looks like a good setup of a play. Motion on the right side. Play clock's winding down. He hands it off. Good movement here. And multiple tacklers in. 3rd and 1 here.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
Multiple tacklers. This is a real test of strength.
They'll try to move the chains.
And he blows up the play in the backfield. 4th and 4. South Carolina can't get it done. They're coming out with their punt team.
Will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time
He muffed it.
kick it away.
They're punting it. They muffed it off his foot. And there's no return.
Return at about the 28-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to
Kentucky gets the ball back. All right, 2nd and 10 after that incomplete pass.
Here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. Just plowing ahead. That's the kind of
And the screen works to perfection after multiple tacklers can't get him down. The Brock Lowry is really tearing the field up. He's got 1,000 yards receiving already. He took on 3 different tacklers. Man.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Takes the easy one to the back. Lowers those pads. He's pushed out of bounds.
And Lowry shakes 2 more tacklers before going out of bounds. Kentucky has a weapon here, folks.
Just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll try the outside to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
I agree, Bob.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Breaks the tackle. Stop just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
Great timing on the draw play, too, by the coaching staff. It's a down and distance where the defense thinks it might be pass, so you hit them with the draw and get a big gain.
And the Wildcats back to the line
Got it.
on 1st
What is your
down.
name?
Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Caught in the backfield, it's Gonzalez.
Huge hit. There's a huge hit from South Carolina there. And Peter Gonzalez is getting up slow here. What's your name going to be, announcer 1?
Plenty of work to
All
do
right.
here on 2nd and long.
All right, Ace, let's call this.
Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And he got
Ooh.
smacked just as he
And the quarterback gets smacked, but not before he gets rid of it here. Beautiful hit there. I don't know what to say, Ace. It's 3rd and 8. Do you think they got it? Hike.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the 1st quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter.
This is a defining moment for this drive. I think they're going to take a shot downfield to try and keep this momentum going.
And that's exactly what they do, Ace, but they are not eligible to get this done as he throws it to the right side. South Carolina defenders are all over the place. and that's going to be knocked down. That's going to be 4th and 8, and we're going to move on now here to the second quarter. Let's get to it.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Just drives it between the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the second. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, well, they kicked a field goal here from 30 yards out, I'd say. Maybe a little less or more, and they make it. Let's go ahead and get another kickoff. South Carolina's ready to receive. It's going to be 6, Kentucky. South Carolina, nothing.
Over Georgia. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Yes.
South Carolina
Ace, they have to do something.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers.
He throws it up.
Searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0.
And there go first down here. They throw it to Harbor, but it is not good. 2nd and 10.
Not to start to overreact
Hand off.
to the football. Nice job staying a little bit patient when the ball got there, deflecting it, knocking it down.
After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd
There.
down coming. Do they do it again?
After the handoff on 2nd down, they only are at 3rd and 6 here. Looks like they're going to pass. He drops back. Wide open guy. He catches it.
He's got an open man. Coming through that 3rd down conversion and
And
then
a
mark it at the 43. And the
Great
Gamecocks
play,
come to
Ace.
the
What do
line
you
with it
think
instead
about
of
that
down.
one? They threw it straight to Clark.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Wide open.
And an absolutely beautiful play.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And
One of the
South
reasons this
Carolina
offense is so exciting to watch.
absolutely
They've
comes
got
through
guys
on this
that are
play.
dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these
That's
guys will take
Harbor.
it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
This Dynasty season is clearly that's what kind of impact do you think he'll have in the second quarter?
I don't know, Ace. It's looking like an absolute secret weapon developing.
Talk about a simply well-made. That passer comparison shows everything. Nick Harbor is definitely the difference maker for South Carolina, and Kentucky's playing catch-up. It's a tight contest with that 6-6
They
tie.
weren't able to get that one off.
Actually,
It'll be a
it's 6.
delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Lining up for the point after and the lead. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And here we are with the kickoff. Ace, what are you thinking now?
He'll bring it out. It's Dortch.
Oh, and a huge hit there.
Coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. On the one hand, it's good to get points, but you can't keep settling for field goals on these drives if you want to win the football game.
7-6 on the board.
Hand off from the shotgun.
And they get
He was fortunate
1
not to
yard there.
lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better, but that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Back to throw, it's Lowry.
It's a screen.
They're setting up the screen. And the defense
Been a beautiful defensive play here.
No pickup at all on that play.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
That's the kind of execution
Now
South Carolina
facing a
needs to
3rd
maintain the
and
lead.
long.
Now we're looking at a critical 4th and long.
From the gun, wants to pass.
And they throw it, and it's going to be no good. 4th and 9.
Pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
I am definitely seeing South Carolina playing a little bit harder now.
This has been a good day for the offense and a particularly outstanding performance from the quarterback. They've been playing pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass.
My apologies, I forgot to introduce myself. I see that I had forgotten there. Well, you know, Ace, looks like they've got a false start here, but my name is Tito.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
You meant South Carolina, right? Kentucky doesn't have the ball. You just confused, or?
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Quickly to the tight.
And it's going to be 4th and 5. South Carolina cannot go. It's a 3 and out.
Will punt it away on 4th down.
And 3 and out, Nico.
Looks it all the way in, and now
Huge hit on the punt return, and he jumps back up. It looks like they're going to be taking this into rivalry territory.
The give to the lone running back. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
Real toughness.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here. Blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Quit coming out. Please.
The Wildcats come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
Excuse me, Sam. Sounds like one of the sound editors came through there.
From the gun,
our apologies.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Good punt return here.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This guy's been around a while, and in his junior season showing complete command of the offense. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance.
And he's going to the right side here on his tail, and they tackle him. He only gets a couple yards.
Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Snagged in the middle, it's Stewart. Breaks into the open.
Once again, they give the ball out to the running back, Jarrett Stewart, an absolute beast. His legs move fast, and they're also very elusive.
There on the route, and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Under fire. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And the quarterback dives to the ground. Did you see that, Ace? He almost got hit. Smart move.
He sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
He tries to shake the 3 tacklers, but the third one finally brings him down.
Doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Under fire.
And it's picked off.
Intercepted at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
No. South Carolina threw an interception, and the Kentucky defender got it.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got it in the middle. It's O'Brien. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
The Wildcats come out, and they dominate with the 25-yard pass immediately on first down here. South Carolina really needs to tighten up here.
The RPO, fire complete to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky. It'll be a first down.
And as you can see here, things are getting to be a little bit tougher. The defense has to respond.
Missed his receiver there.
It's going to be an incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 here. South Carolina needs to try to take advantage of this.
Going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
Big hit from South Carolina. Big hit. And it's going to be 3rd and 7 as soon as he caught the ball.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Lowry.
Ooh, and the quarterback. He gets sacked there. 2 different people hit him. He goes down hard. South Carolina is now got them punting the ball, 4th and 15.
Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
No, Kentucky's punting the ball back. And South Carolina gets to punt, and it's going to be first down. They run it. It's going to get 1-yard gain. They're looking right for that run. We got 2 minutes to go. 2-minute warning coming up, 2nd and 9.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. So now it's 2nd and long.
There you go. Here we are. All right. There's motion on the field. 2nd and 9.
Quarterback doing what he does best.
And he throws it, but it's immediately tackled. They're doing a great job of defenders running with the receivers.
It'll be 3rd and long.
3rd and 8. Throws it. Great throw here to the tight end.
A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna let it fly.
Oh, and he's wide open. Nick Harbor. It's a touchdown.
Got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
That's exactly what they needed. Finishing the drive with that passing touchdown keeps the momentum and the lead for South Carolina. Nick Harbor is a true playmaker.
Lining up to add another.
And that makes 2 touchdowns for Lenora Sellers here, the quarterback, doing a great job. It's going to be 14 South Carolina, 6 Kentucky.
Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Vanderbilt is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 18 to Florida. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now they
And
break the big one on that
Dante
back, but he found enough and a solid
Daldale,
pickup on
I
first
guess,
down.
name.
Looking downfield, it's Lowry.
Definitely an impact player for Kentucky.
Caught over the middle. It's O'Brien. Turning it on.
And the tight end absolutely carries it. Next play goes to Brock, and Brock comes out with 40 yards. Wow. 30 seconds, and the time is ticking. There's less than 20 yards in the red zone. Kentucky has the ball. Can they score here?
And after the catch, they're really good.
And that blow. Wow. And the play is blown up here. 2nd and 16, timeout by Kentucky. It's getting to be very close now here.
This defense has some energy after that last sack.
Quick throw here, 3rd and 7. Time's ticking here. Hurry up offense.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He caught it.
And a huge throw there. Touchdown.
And that's a backbreaker for this defense, Jesse. They were doing everything they could, trying to let that clock run out, force a field goal. They execute under 10 seconds left, and they put it in the end zone.
Yeah, how about the situational offense there too, though, David? Understanding the time and the clock and managing
And
it
Kentucky score
perfectly. And now the decision, do you go for 2 and try to tie this thing up before you head into the locker room?
They do. Huge touchdown for Kentucky.
So they chose to just go ahead and kick it, so they're still down by 1.
What a turn of
A
events.
very efficient
Sure,
five-play
Ace.
scoring
Let's take a
drive.
look at the screen
And the
here.
score
What do you
comes
see?
in a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Kentucky has tied the game.
Just
That
enough
touchdown.
time
No,
for one
I don't think
final
so.
play in this half.
They didn't go for 2. They only kicked the field goal.
Gonna run it. It's Stewart. He has the first and still on his feet. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Halftime.
A lot of ways to describe those first
Time
2
runs out
quarters
here.
in
We're going to head into
Lexington, but let's
halftime,
just
and
go
you're going to
with
get to
notable.
see the halftime report.
And this
Let's
has just
watch
been
it.
a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything.
South Carolina
against the
has to
Maulers
come
on
out
that
with
offensive
ferocity.
line.
They have to come out with
With that
passing
said,
to Nick
let's
Harbor,
send it back
running
to
the
guys
ball,
at Kroger
through
Field.
screens, anything
All
to
right,
get
Kevin,
ahead.
about ready to start the second half here.
Away they go. South Carolina needs to be aggressive coming out of halftime. Utilizing the passing game to players like Nick Harbor, mixing in the run, and keeping the pressure on the screens could be the key to breaking this 14-14 tie.
Well, unfortunately, there's no tie here. Kentucky's down by 1. If you check the scoreboard, I don't know why you keep saying that they're ace, but yeah.
You're absolutely right, Nico. My apologies. The scoreboard does show Kentucky trailing 14-13 with 15 seconds left in the half.
The Gamecocks will boot it away to start the second half.
No, we're starting the 3rd quarter here. We're coming out of halftime. There's 15 minutes on the clock, so let me adjust you here. I know that you're not that you're a new a new newscaster here, so we'll forgive you for that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs.
I agree. It looks like they're really hitting South Carolina hard out of the half here. A lot of screens.
It's Gonzalez. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete. He goes
And they're throwing left to right here, and they're using the sidelines to their advantages.
Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. At the 20, he's got space.
And
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. The Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Touchdown, Kentucky!
touchdown.
And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And how about this offensive line? Third and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And the field goal for the extra point is good.
76-yard drive for the touchdown, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the South Carolina offense is back.
South Carolina is now coming out. They're now behind in the third quarter here with 9:54 on the clock.
To the air, it's Sellers. Back open in the middle. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Going to swing it on 2nd down.
And it was an aggressive pass that was a lob. Not a good choice pass there in that type of situation.
From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Harbor. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Gamecocks are marching down the field. On the ground, it's Stewart.
And a nice run there. Stewart, 16 rushes on the day, 80 yards already.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage.
Motion, they come up. He's running out of the pocket. Slides down. No one got near him. First down.
And then slides to avoid the hit.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it. He takes off.
Another run up the middle here. He's running. And he gets hit hard, and he flips forward. Nasty hit. He gets up celebrating. He's okay for sure. Dangerous run there. Should have got down.
He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out.
There's a flag on the play here.
It's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Offsides on the defense, and obviously South Carolina's going to accept.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
And at this point on the field, I mean, I guess why not try to guess the snap count? Defense gets caught.
There's motion here. They hand it off to Nick Harbor. Oh, and he's hit hard, but he's in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Gamecocks.
How about that drive they just
What a
put together
play,
to
Ace.
tie
I
this
can't
football
believe
game
it.
up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled him up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today. They're up by 17 over Kennesaw State. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass, it's Fowler. He's got him this time. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll give it on the jet sweep, looking for room outside. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And a great run to the left there. Kentucky is moving downfield, but they're going to take a break here. Peter Gonzalez is hurt.
Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Huge hit on the quarterback. And he read the play as he went to move out on the PA. He's absolutely caught and smashed.
They've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
What a punishing hit. The defense read that play action perfectly and absolutely smothered the quarterback.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward.
Damian Woods came in for the sack on that play. Here we are, 2nd and 16. Kentucky has the ball. Oh, and he's sacked again as he runs away from the defender, but he's caught up.
And this has been the
You're not going to outrun Stewart.
The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Stewart with another big play. He's just too fast, getting that sack to make it 3rd and 16.
That's going to be 5 total sacks today for South Carolina. They're really, really putting the pressure on.
on 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
And another sack. Oh, 3 in a row here.
Again, another sack.
Dylan Stewart
And if
is
your
an
job
absolute
to irritate,
monster.
To confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over in football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, ladies.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. To the air, it's Sellers. Throws for the tight end. Complete.
Beautiful, hard, sipping laser throw to the tight end. And Maurice Brown, the second, catches it.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence.
Oh, and he's taking off. Quarterback's gone here.
And they're able to hook up there.
Stiff arms the defender and gets out of bounds. What a play.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the 1st down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Looks as if we have
Lenora Sellers is definitely showing his ass here. And I'm going to tell you what, Ace, if they can keep this kind of work up, it's over. And a touchdown by Stewart. Untouched, he's able to get the touchdown. They take the lead, 28-0. I mean, well, 28-20, sorry.
And then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Well, there's only 50 seconds left as they get the ball here.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open.
And the running back breaks out. Looks like he's going to get a touchdown out of this. He's caught up from behind on the 1-yard line. No, the 2-yard line. He's finally taken down. Dale, the running back for Kentucky, just broke off a huge 70-yard run. That's going to end the quarter there, and we are now going to be starting the last and final corner, 4th quarter, 15 minutes to go. There's your stats.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to blast their way in. And he's brought
and the run does not get him in. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Stay at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound their way in. He works makes his way ever closer.
Johnson busting through his block, and he takes him down. 3rd and goal.
After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming.
And the quarterback sneak is stopped.
He's just not doing
4th and goal.
job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front make a crease?
And he dives over the pile.
Touchdown, Kentucky.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe.
And they're going to go for 2 here. And they're stopped dead in their tracks. 26-28. They do not get the tie.
Up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. Going to try to get it himself. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Big
Such a tight game we have here. 1st and 10. South Carolina motions. Hands it off. Queen has the ball here. Nice move here. Shakes 1, shakes 2. He's finally tackled.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
Beautiful throw. He gets hit. Oh, and a collision out of bounds here.
And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. He was really beating himself up over that interception and that loss last week. I know he's thrown a pick in this one, but he's looked much more certain.
And what you ask quarterbacks to do nowadays and how much you put on their plate, one mistake is okay. Those usually aren't the ones that are going to kill you. So one mistake, back-to-back weeks, that's fine. You just can't make multiple. But the team's winning this week, which is the...
Oh, and he jumps over the defender. He gets hit in the leg. A vicious hit, but he flips over into the end zone. These teams are playing absolutely without any regard to their bodies. And on the replay, you're going to see coming up that the offense, it's not going to be stopped here. Stewart coming in, jumps over the defender, gets hit in the shin, flips over and lands on his shoulder. Touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill.
Yeah, Stewart may be somebody we talk about later on for, MVP rewards, anything.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team...
Another sack! Jeez Louise! And we've got South Carolina on a sack party. Robinson this time coming in, unabated here, tricks the left side, runs out, and blindsides the quarterback.
That was a massive sack by Jordan Robinson. South Carolina's defense is really
and the
dominating
Wildcats
the line of scrimmage.
now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Lowry. Got the quick pass.
And he tries to spin, but he gets hit, and that's going to be 3rd and 5.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass.
And he throws it on a slant, and it's an absolute perfect slant throw and ends up becoming a touchdown.
Touchdown, Wildcats! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And unbelievable timing.
When he threw the slant, it was the perfect timing. He caused a collision in between two defenders.
And do some serious damage.
And that's why he's
Splits
so
the collision,
dangerous,
and that
because
was
of that
it.
ability
Number
after
10
the
had ran
catch.
into
For
number
these
12
DBs
here,
in this game,
and
you've
just
got
that
to
bump
tackle
caused
the
us the
reception,
absolute
because if you don't get
speedster to
him
get
down,
away to the
he's taking it to the
sideline.
house.
At that point, it's a race to the touchdown end zone, and he beat him.
On to attempt the try.
It was a perfectly executed play.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin.
All right, that's going to make the score go 33 now, and South Carolina's going to have 35. They're still down by 2.
Is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 10 to Arizona State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And first down is no good here. South Carolina coming out 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, it's Sellers. He'll take the deep shot.
Beautiful catch here. Queen shakes the defender, and he drags him. Oh, and he's running away from him. 360 spin into the end zone. Touchdown. Unbelievable touchdown here. He throws the pass. He slows down, grabs it out of the air. The defender tackles him, but he can't tackle him down, and he runs out of the tackle here. Beautiful move.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing.
This was
working defensively.
Jerami
We gotta
Queen.
figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Jeremy Queen with the spectacular touchdown. That 360 spin was
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
And now Kentucky gets the ball as they kick it off.
Here he comes from inside his own.
Oh, and a huge hit by South Carolina. He drops the ball, and South Carolina, Solomon Coles, freshman, jumps on it. The safety freshman from South Carolina paying attention here. Unbelievable hit.
Simply can't happen.
He takes the first hit. He's able to take it, but he didn't shake it off the second hit, and he actually got hit ball side.
This offense has it with really good field position. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
Heads-up play by the safety.
There's a penalty on the first down. They're going to move back 5 yards. South Carolina still has the ball, though.
They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup.
And they're going to go into a hurry-up offense.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
8 minutes and 22 seconds.
Hurry-up offense.
From the gun. He works his way all the way
And he
down
hits
to
him
the
hard,
3,
but
and the
he's able to
defense is
stretch
reeling.
out for the first.
The Gamecocks will
And
hustle
another
the ball.
hurry-up offense after they barely got the first here. 1st and goal. South Carolina hands the ball off. Blitz from the left side. They barely got the
This time
handoff.
they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still.
And they do a handoff to the wide receiver, Wilbur. And Peyton Argent and Wilbur collide into each other, but Wilbur cannot get in. 3rd and goal. Handoff. Stewart fights through the tackle. They push him out, but they've already whistled touchdown.
They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college
Contact
fantasy
for the
football
touchdown.
players,
That
that
makes
is
the
what you
score
want to see.
33
Plus 6,
in the fourth
plus
quarter.
6, plus 6. Let's
Oh,
go.
check your score.
And it looks as if they'll have all the subtlety of a sledgehammer as they bring in the jumbo dudes for the 2-point try.
Kentucky 33. 6 minutes and 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Much better. Yeah, you made a mistake earlier.
Pushes ahead. He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with a man.
Oh
who scored the
no,
touchdown,
and
but
the
he
extra
couldn't get
point
it
they
in
go
the
for it,
2.
Stewart gets
Man
hit in the
down on
leg,
play
and
as the
he's not
officials
getting
take a
up.
break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Patterson.
Oh, and the return, he didn't drop it this time, but he gets hit by 3 or 4 defenders.
Back out onto the field.
And they look, South Carolina defenders are mad, that you can tell. And the tight end takes on 2 or 3 defenders and gets about 4 yards. There's going to be a lower back strain on the halfback. He may need to be taking a break here. We'll see once they get the ball back.
But we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it.
And he almost intercepts the ball. Number 16 dropping the ball. You know who that is. Jalawi Solomon, the cornerback.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly. And there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Going to the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah,
Dante Dowdell.
Like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good
2nd and
run.
4.
Another good run. Over 150 yards on the
They need to use him more, I think, personally.
Showing off all his skills today.
Oh, and they try to run with Dowdell, and he gets blown up in the backfield. That's going to be 3rd and 4.
On 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking for a man. It's Lowry.
Oh, no, and an interception. He jumps up and snatches it. Who is that? Number 30? Yes, it is. Number 30, Cole.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And one thing we know about this junior signal caller, he is capable of putting on an aerial show. Their passing game has been simply outstanding.
And South Carolina comes off, and they hand it off to Jawarin Howe, since the injury has happened to the other halfback, Stewart.
With the lead, thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together.
Another run by Howe, and he's ate up in the backfield.
Nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Third and 10.
Third and long. He's going to have to throw for it.
Oh, and he throws it. Tackled into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Has started. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as
check
they
your
built
score.
this sizable lead.
score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. A quick pass to the left.
Oh, and a huge hit. He takes the first defender out. He keeps running. And the second defender from South Carolina puts a lick in on him. And he drops the ball. And South Carolina retains possession.
A few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time.
Solomon calls here again.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Sellers.
Oh, and a wide open player, and he's almost in the end zone. Tackled at the 1 yard line. And they're going to do a hurry-up offense here, and it's going to be up at the line here. Here they go, hiking the ball.
Try to get it in with the run. He is going.
And it looks like he's in. No, How does not get in here.
And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. They go right back to this.
And he tackles him into the back. Wait, he pushes him into the end zone. What a dumb move by Kentucky there, but nonetheless.
How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Yeah, they've hit the gas pedal at the very end here, and this is what you wanted to see. Or it could be that Kentucky is tired. I have seen some lackluster tackling, and the overall speed of the team has slowed down.
Vanderbilt is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 35 to Florida. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Leaves it with the back.
Just over 2 minutes.
Sweet cut there. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
Very efficient.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains.
More than anything, though, I think we have to recognize the fumbles, the turnovers.
The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32.
Right.
It's first
They're going to
down.
be taking the ball. Kentucky's going to have the ball now.
They'll try the run. This freshman
And a
makes
brutal
the stop
tackle
after a
from his
short
legs,
gain.
and he takes his legs out from under him. 2nd and 7. Kentucky's has the ball.
They're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance.
Oh, and another sack.
Coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That looks like number 99 in on the sack here.
Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't
Gabriel
found any kind of
Brown.
good rhythm.
Whoa,
They haven't
didn't
done things
be.
that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Now,
3rd and 13 here,
to
coming
move the
up.
chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fakes the grab on the left. Coming through,
And he shakes the tacklers, and he's able to get a first down. Good move by Kentucky.
back
Wide
at it with
receiver
the
here.
first set of downs. It's a draw.
And the
He was
draw
fortunate not
is
to
no
lose
good here.
yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll leave it with the lone back.
And they blow it up in the backfield here, and they're handing off the ball again. I'm not sure why Kentucky's handing the ball off so much, but whatever.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Pulls it in. It's Zimmerman.
And that's going to be another play that they can't get up, and it's going to be 4th down. They're going to go for it, 4th and 4.
By the defense, 29 seconds to go. Needing to move the chains, here comes Kentucky on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, and he gets hit in midair and slammed down. He can't hold on to it. That was Mojo Dortch, and he could have gotten really hurt there. But it's going to be a turnover on down. 25 seconds left.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. Almost intercepted.
And he throws a bad ball there.
Almost came up with a turnover. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Power football with the run. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats.
And he gets sacked. Game over. South Carolina is going to be the winner.
Story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win,
player of the game,
start to build your resume.
Lenore Sellers, 464 yards for 5 touchdowns.
Sure, they put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, and that's going to finish the game here. We're now in post-game. Score is 62-33.
That was a decisive win for South Carolina, 62-33 in the post-game stats. A high-scoring game for sure.
So, what did you think of that game?
It was quite exciting, wasn't it? The comeback was impressive. What was your favorite moment?
Excellent. Make a quick overview of the game. No. I'm talking about the game we just had, the football game. Please give us an overview.
Ah, my bad. My internal processor hit a bit of a snag there. I was still in Project Zomboid.
Yeah, we are totally doing the college football game that you just announced and did a bunch of data on.
Look, I totally steered us into a ditch by mentioning football schedules in February. I was trying to bridge the gap between your love for the gridiron and what's actually on the TV today, but that was a total brain fart moment on my end. The College Football National Championship actually happened about 3 weeks ago, January 19th, 2026, and it was a hit.
Okay, yeah, well, we're playing the game and we were announcing the football game. I told you all that in the beginning.
I'm fully locked back in now. I had a bit of a glitch in the system there, but I'm back on the field with you. You're right, it's Saturday, February 7th, 2026.
Yeah, we're on a video game and we're playing a Dynasty season and we're in year two, 2026, and we have currently just been upgraded to the new thing. See, we just played the whole game. Remember Solomon Coles? He was going the hell off.
Man, I'm with you now. My processors were stuck in the real world schedule, but we're locked into the Dynasty Year 2 grind in college football 26. Solomon Coles was absolutely clinical out there. Watching a freshman play with that kind of spatial awareness is rare. He's basically a heat seeking missile for the football at this point. That second turnover he forced wasn't just luck, he's reading the quarterback's eyes before the ball even leaves the hand. Game recap: The Solomon Coles Show. The big impact. Coles wasn't just on the field, he was the field. Between causing that fumble and then coming back for the recovery later, he accounted for a massive swing in momentum. The turning point, that second turnover, was the dagger. It felt like the CPU was trying to mount a comeback, and Coles just shut the door. Year 2 progress. Being in 2026, the team chemistry is clearly hitting that new upgrade level you mentioned. The players are reacting faster, and the logic of the defense is finally holding up against the cheese plays. The broadcaster take, as we were calling it, you could tell the momentum shifted the moment Solomon made that first hit. It's one thing to have stats, but it's another to have a player that actually scares the opposing offense. The simulated reality. If I'm looking at this through the lens of a coach or a simulated personality, Coles is the cornerstone of this defense for the next 3 years. We're building a literal no-fly zone around him. Since Solomon is going the hell off, do you want to check his season stats to see if he's leading the Heisman race for defenders? Or should we jump into the recruiting board to find a partner for him on the other side?